I have never watched Game of Thrones, and I finally did it for one man only. Yes, I know I was only gonna watch the project on Letterboxd. I can't just leave out one of the most iconic roles of Pedro Pascal. That's why I watched Game of Thrones. And I had to wait 3 seasons before he even appeared, but it was worth it. Spoilers ahead for every season of Game of Thrones, even though I myself have not finished the show yet, but still I am past the point of his appearance. Pedro plays a character called Oberyn Martell, also called the Red Viper of Dorne, and he is a member of House Martell. He arrived at King's Landing, the capital of the Seven Kingdoms, instead of his brother, who is the King of Dorne, which makes Oberyn a prince. Oberyn appeared in season 4 of Game of Thrones, which was filmed in 2013 and released in 2014. Bit of a backstory: this is the Mountain. He once did nasty things. No things to the sister of Oberyn. She is called Elia Martell. She also died because of him, which is why Oberyn is also there for revenge on the mountain, and he doesn't like the Lannisters. The first couple of scenes where he appears in are scenes in a house with, how do I say this on YouTube, ladies who do almost anything for money, and he likes both men and women. Oberyn looks very stylish. He wears these yellow or golden robes which represent the colors of his house, which the symbol for the house also is a sun, so it fits. There are also these little suns on his robes, which are a nice little detail. When Tyrell Lannister is accused of murdering King Joffrey, he gets a trial by combat. The person that would have to fight for Tyrell would have to fight the Mountain, the giant man who can just rip people apart like they are made out of paper. Oberyn volunteers. He can finally get his revenge because the Mountain killed his sister. The Mountain, by the way, is actually called Gregor Clegane. So there is an epic battle between the Mountain and the Viper, which is also the name of the episode. Season 4, episode 8. Oberyn fights with a spear, since he is a master of the spear. The fight is very epic. After a bunch of hits, he gets the Mountain on his back and commands that he must say the name of his sister and confess what he did to her. But unfortunately, the Mountain grabs Oberyn and pushes his head in like a watermelon, killing him. That's a tick for the death count. But the wound that Oberyn gave to the Mountain with his spear also was fatal, so they both died, sort of. If it wasn't for this fight, then in my opinion, Oberyn would have been an anticlimactic character. He doesn't do so much. I mean, how much can you do with a character in the show that has like 20 plus characters anyway and storylines? Of course, I did like him every time he was on screen, but I did favorite other characters more than him. But don't let this be all negative, because I do really like him. I just wish we could have gotten another fight scene with him, where he actually wins and comes out alive. And maybe it would have been more of an impact if he was in 2 seasons, maybe. I did know he was going to die when I watched this, because I had already watched the scene, and I mean, when you know so much about Pedro Pascal, you also know these things, right? In season 5, we meet the daughters of Oberyn Martell. He has 7.
Damn!
They are called the Sand Snakes and are out for revenge for what the Lannisters did to Oberyn. And of course, I am with them, except they take it out on the wrong characters. My personal favorite characters so far in the show, and I have a couple, they are Jaime, Bronn, Jon Snow, Dario Naharis, and I also liked Robb, so imagine when I got to that episode. Oh yeah, I also like Podrick. But the Sand Snakes take out the revenge on Jaime and Bronn and almost kill Bronn, so I was sweating the same way again when I did at that wedding. I don't know how much of his story will continue through the rest of the seasons, as in like what he left behind. Currently, when making this episode, I'm at season 7, episode 2, so I'll have to wait and see, how it all continues. I will be drawing something on the wall for him though, which will be the house symbol. I think this represents Oberyn the most. Now, if you don't know what this wall means, or what all the other things mean, go check out the other videos about Pedro Pascal. I can't rank the show with all the other projects because it's not on Letterboxd, but it would definitely be on the number 1 spot. I think you can't really compare it. I also wonder why the episodes will get worse at the end. I'm in for a ride, I guess. I can add Oberyn in the tier list ranking. It's kinda obvious where he goes, right? It's an S tier. If you like what you saw, then why don't you subscribe or even just like it? That's already enough. And maybe watch some more videos about this legend. I will do more bonus episodes in the future, like Game of Thrones. that's not on Letterboxd, but there's more characters that are not on this app, but that are still iconic. So who knows? Maybe there will be more bonus episodes in the future. I hope I will see you all next time. And now watching this video has ended.